Hello, I got dinner with me for the inevitable cutscene spam since we are starting a JRPG. So hopefully, they give me enough time to eat during the opening cutscenes. um, so this one's a bit of an interesting one. A little bit of history to it. Basically, Microsoft, realized that the one thing they were lacking in their 360 catalog was the Xbox 360 catalog was didn't have any JRPGs, so they got a whole bunch of Final Fantasy people. They poached a bunch of Final Fantasy people and basically got them to make this. And it is very alternate Final Fantasy, from my understanding. I have played a very little bit of it. You know, around the time that it came out 10 plus years ago. But it's always kind of remained a bit of a weird enigma amongst my friend group, and finally one of my friends is just like, man, I got the game right here, it's a great game, you should check it out. And I was like, you know what? I don't know what JRPG I really want to play next. So I got some stuff in mind, but some of it I want to hold back for a little bit. I'm just not feeling playing Mario, the SNES, what is it? Mario and the Seven Stars or whatever. I need to play that, but like I'm just not feeling it right this second. I need to play Earthbound. Like I got a couple ones that I definitely need to play, but I just wasn't feeling them just yet. So anyway, I settled on this. This one's niche as hell, and I think it'll be interesting for just to check out. So let's see if that is actually the case. Some Italian voices if we want, but that's fun. Probably won't use the automatic feature too much. One thing I do remember about this game, it is hard at the beginning, so where's the button there? Okay. So one thing I do remember about this game is it is hard early on, so you might get to see me die a bunch or very early on the night if we get to the first boss. As always, I did try to screen the audio a little bit. If it's too loud in relation to me, somebody please speak up. Oh my god, this is getting better. Like robots, I'm guessing? There's the main character. Got some sick midriff going on. It's kind of funny. This kind of reached the modern Final Fantasy aesthetic faster than Final Fantasy did. Oh. Alright. We are on my old-ass Xbox 360 original hardware, so this is going to not run at the most beautiful frames at all times. But it will have soul. I don't know what all these gauges and shit mean yet. I don't know what that thing in the top right is just yet. Damn, I'm almost done eating. Not help. 2 damage. DC down. And I guess. Man, this guy's kind of a badass, just taking all of this.
Okay.
Only 100? Oh god. I have no idea what I'm doing.
Okay.
This must be a scripted loss, I guess. I thought it was like a scripted do so many turns and then something will happen. You know what? We haven't tried dying yet. So. Just try dying a little, you know?
Thanks.
Okay. Am I dumb? Oh. See, I tried to go against the grain and hit the right leg, and that's not right. There was no hint of that, though, so if you fucked it up, like, they just didn't... I'm about to say, if they actually game over me on the...
Okay.
I do like the ridiculousness of this game already. It's already at a suitably ridiculous level. What the fuck?
Okay.
I wish I would have realized this sooner when I was at like full health. There we go. This has to be the kill, right? Game froze to load a cutscene, so... Old.
Getting darker. What's happening? I've never seen this before.
they fighting in a cave? No, it's over clouds. Interesting. Amazed at how well this controller still works after sitting in a drawer for so many years. There's my old save, I guess. Going ahead and save over it. Hold. Oh, you start at level 10. Okay. I'll be right back. I need to get rid of my plate. Cozy. And continue this intro.
Out of my way!
I remember there being some like active time type mechanic where you hit a button at a specific time to do more damage, but it's probably just not part of the game yet.
Like taking candy from a baby.
The neat zoom in button, if I ever need that. If I ever need to see Kaim's ass. Or is midriff really close? Is that actually a secret? Oh, dude, this game's gonna be fun with that, if that's the case. What? Oh, okay, it did actually say RAM. I just walked up to it mashing A, because I was like, I wonder if it'll tell me if it'll have, like, a dialogue or something. Cruiser ring. Sure. Trigger the target ring system, you need rings. After you equip your target with rings, the attack command will bring up the target ring automatically. Hold the right trigger and release it when the outer ring is directly over the target ring. If timing is right, your attack will be completely effective. Perfect is the best result. Okay. Okay, so we just got increase of damage. So standard shit. I do like the idea that it's not just it does more damage, it depends on what you have equipped. Like you can equip the bonus for your kind of look like dogs now. There we go. Combat animations are pretty cool so far. Kind of dig it. Man, a herb. Some sparkling over here. Nameplate. Ah. Sellable. I guess they have sellables instead of like money drops so much in this game. It's a little shame that there is like walk acceleration. Makes the controls feel a little awkward when you're trying to just move around.
Guess we have no choice.
Nope. Oh, looks like a primo hiding spot. Something. Jutting off the map there. Not that much different from a Xbox One controller, I know, but it's been a while since I've actually held the 360 controller, and it is a little bit smaller. And I do actually think the triggers feel better. Oddly enough, I think they push back a little more. Kind of like that.
Yeah.
I also think I like the buttons better, the face buttons. The D-pad sucks. That's like massively improved.
Hey,
What?
that guy over there. He's still alive. Huh? Hey, you!
What about the others? You alone?
What's your name? Your unit?
Second Lieutenant Kai Marganar, Commander, 17th Platoon, Armored Magic Troopers.
It's a miracle you made it. Come with me. This way. Unbelievable. One survivor.
Yeah. Amazing he made it out safe. Especially in that outfit.
We're starting loot. Components. Okay, so you can craft new rings. Okay. I think Angel's Plume is Phoenix down. Kind of awkward considering I don't have any party members yet, but sure. Take that armored car. As you can see, our force has been wiped out. I doubt there's anyone left alive in the highlands out there. Uro would never yield the barbaric Kent beastmen. Oh, the Kent are beast people. I thought they were robots. I was kind of wondering why they appeared to be like dogs without their armor on. They looked so much like robots. I didn't feel like I could accept any other option. It was foolish. Opening a soda. Okay, that's one of the party members in this game. He's on the cover.
That's Officer Seth Balmore with the 43rd Magic Division. She's like you. She got out in one piece.
Really? You two are walking miracles. Hey, I...
360 really tried its best with this game. I can already tell. Big Republic. Some solid brakes on these things.
Here's where you get off, Lieutenant.
The Council wishes to hear from a survivor, sir. Sorry, not you, Officer Balmore.
Hey, I'm a survivor too.
The Council has only summoned Lieutenant Argonar. Sit down and shut up.
Well, that's just weird.
Not the voice I expected her to have.
Follow me.
Guys think they're gonna take me away without me getting to loot these trash cans first? How dare they? We're gonna have a lot of fun, like, murder hoboing our way through this game, aren't we? We're just gonna take everything. Or you can climb the ladder too? Ooh, there's another trash can I can kick open up here. Go. A seed. Excuse me. Wish I could have all the time I've ever spent on ladders in my lifetime in a video game back. Can I actually walk out? Okay, let's say, can I just walk out of town? That'd be amazing. Just kick them over and over again too. That's beautiful. I don't know why there's a zoom button. Like, when you can't do anything else in this game, you can hit the zoom button and zoom in. Like that cracks me up. You who I need to talk to? Yeah.
Hey, you're that guy, right? The soldier that can't die. The 17th Division. That was the front line. They were smack in the middle of the Wool Highlands. No one could have survived that meteor crash. But here you are, without a scratch.
Beg your pardon, Lieutenant, but it's really strange. The few we were able to save were far from the center of impact, and even those men were seriously injured. It's hard to believe that anyone could have survived that inferno.
Then don't believe it.
That's the first line of the game?
The Council won't like that attitude.
Actually, it's not his first line of the game, but that is...
Come on, tell
That
us.
was a hell of a
How'd you make it?
response. Finally made it to the title credits, so the opening credits. Hironobu Sakaguchi. Nobuo Uematsu. My memories of this game are that it is extremely Final Fantasy, while at the same time being extremely not. And also it being pretty hard. I had to work for every bit of progress I made. It wasn't a cutscene. Also, this is a 2-disc Microsoft Xbox 360 game. 2 discs on a 360. So hope y'all are ready for that too.
30 years ago, a new power manifested itself onto the world. With its discovery came the magic industrial revolution. This power came to be called magic energy. Even now, there are none who can explain why this power, a power that merely lay buried within all living creatures, suddenly flourished as it did. Today, this magic energy permeates every corner of the world. It has changed the way people live, transformed the shape of industry, and has even altered the nature of war.
Is it true the Kents have requested a truce?
Indeed. We heard that enough men were committed to cover the Wall Highlands and that most of the Kent force were eliminated. This war was started by them. It's only right they withdraw.
We've also lost a tremendous number of troops. After suffering such a devastating loss, if the Goatsa were to strike now, there would be no way we could defend our country.
And there are also whispers that Goatsa was pulling strings behind the invasion.
What makes you think that the Goatsa were involved?
We have confirmed that a large amount of military hardware has been moved from Goatsa to Kent. We assume Goatsa
It's always
plans
the
to
best
use
way to
Kent
start your
keep things stirred up and
your epic
destabilize
fantasy
Are you saying that
video
even the meteor
game
crash
is
was
with
Goatsan
a
plot?
My lord, I have some disturbing information
scene
on that
of
subject.
the council.
We suspect that a situation
having
at
political
Grandstaff may have
discourse.
caused the meteor crash.
Grandstaff. This is not the first time the stories about them reached my ears.
This is not confirmed, but magic energy may have leaked out of Grandstaff, interfered with something in outer space, and precipitated this disaster.
Gongora,
Yes, my lord.
the Grand Staff falls under your jurisdiction. Do you have anything to say?
Nothing for the
I
moment.
would
Where did you get this information?
have this
Construction
sub
of
like I
Grand
like
Staff
my
is going
anime,
smoothly.
but
Now that the forces
I actually
of
like
Ura
video
have
game
suffered such
dubs.
devastating losses, I think we have no other way to protect our land except with the magic energy that Grandstaff will provide. We should
I
hold
think
off
video
on
game
the
dubs
pros
are
and
either
cons of
tend to be either
until we
better
thoroughly review the world's current situation.
than anime dubs or at least
What
more
you say
funny
makes
than
sense,
anime dubs.
But our plan to use magic energy
They
is a
they
double-edged
don't
sword.
they're
With
not
all
as
sorts of
awful
rumors
to watch
flying
as
around, we
anime
might
dubs
want
is what
to
I'm saying
halt
in general.
construction
In
of
some
Grand
way,
Staff.
shape, or form.
What?
Only temporarily. As soon as it's clear that Grand Staff had nothing to do with the meteor collision, we'll resume construction immediately, Gongora.
Man, it's heartbroken. I do remember there being a fairly long city section to start this game off, so I'm sure we're gonna have fun trying to figure out where to go throughout all of this. It's fire damage, huh? No time to waste here. Once we're out of the station, follow me straight to the council. Must get moving, Lieutenant Argonar. Quite a long way to the council hall. I like how the save button, when you go to save, it starts on no. So if you mash through the save screen, it actually doesn't save. There was a tip there that was looking cool actually to see. Huh. Nice. I was rewarded for my curiosity and looking around. Cool. Very interesting city design. got kind of a desert city bazaar kind of vibe to it, but it's like industrialized up. That's pretty cool.
Well done. You may leave. Lieutenant Kayam Argonar, we thank you for a job well done. I am Roxian, chairman of the Central Council of Ura. Well, Lieutenant, it seems people are calling you the Immortal. We've heard there were almost no survivors from Ura or Kent after the meteor crashed on the Highlands, and yet you appear to be unharmed, even though you were presumably at the precise point of impact.
Precise.
Tell me, how did you survive?
I don't know.
I don't know. Loading screen.
My lord, please allow me to explain.
Fine. Speak.
Thank you, my lord. Actually, this man is immortal thanks to my magic energy. He is under a spell of immortality that I conjured.
Okay.
I wish to know more. This immortality spell, how does it work?
I don't know.
What? Are you saying that you don't know about the spell cast on you?
I don't remember. I recall nothing.
My lord, this man has lost his memory. However, he is skilled in magic energy. So I have been studying his abilities.
Then what can you tell us, Gongora?
With all due respect, my lord, the spell is a curse. It is said that merely hearing it brings death near. For the safety of everyone, it is better that the spell be kept secret.
Very well. Since I trust your studied opinion, I shall take your word that we should not know the spell. Death is determined by fate, and one cannot fight it.
Not the answer I was expecting, but I also feel like he's bullshitting.
Lieutenant, since it seems that you cannot be killed, the Council would like to bestow a special mission on you.
Yes, you cannot die. We have special suicide missions that you can undertake.
We want you to go to Grandstaff.
My lord.
Gongora, you cannot keep this hidden any longer. Till now, construction has been left up to you, but we've lost contact with the site.
It's just that...
Gongora! Until we can confirm that Grandstaff project is safe, construction shall be suspended.
Yes, my lord.
So now, Lieutenant Argonar, you know of Grandstaff, under construction in the Sea of Baz?
I've heard that it's a magic staff.
Yes, it is. As you just heard, all communications with the site have been cut off for some time now. Considering the danger from magic energy leaks, we suspect that no one can investigate the possible cause, except someone immortal.
Well, there is someone else.
What did you say?
At the Wall Highlands, another immortal. Her name is Balmor.
Well then, this other one shall accompany you. I shall summon her. Quickly, make the arrangements.
Right away, my lord.
My lord, pardon me for saying this, but I'm building Grandstaff for the sake of our nation and its people.
Enough! We will await Kayam's return.
Of course, my lord.
You are dismissed, Lieutenant.
Coming, Lieutenant Argonar. I have word from Chairman Roxian that you are off duty until further official orders from the Council. There's a fine inn just along the street for you to stay and wait for your orders. We have already arranged for the Council to contact you there. Was this the inn, or is this just a tavern? Talk to the tavern wench. Perhaps you'd like to treat me to something. No, but I'll steal from your base. Aqua bomb, huh? Arms and armor. Nothing here yet. Makes sense, I probably wouldn't have enough money to buy anything useful anyway.
And now, counselors, I propose that Gongora be removed from Grand Staff Project, with control transferred to this council.
My lord!
In addition, until Lieutenant Argonar completes his investigation, I propose that Gongora be confined to his residence under surveillance. Those who disagree with my proposal, raise your hands now.
It appears I have no choice but to agree.
I see there are no objections. It is decided.
Fuck you.
As Kaim slips into deep sleep, his dream unfolds. A dream or his past. At this moment, there is no way he could know.
Hindsight, Sakaguchi directing this game is hilarious. Writing the story for this game is hilarious, considering he went to the well again and dug out the name Kaim again. A dream has been revealed. Press A to dream. Family members have tears in their eyes when they welcome Kaim back to the inn from his long journey. Thank you so much for coming. He understands the situation immediately. The time for his departure is drawing near. Too soon, too soon. Still, he knows this day would have to come sometime, and not in the distant future. Might never see you again, she said to him with a sad smile when he left on his journey. Her smiling face, almost transparent in its whiteness, so fragile, and therefore indescribably beautiful as she lay in bed. May I see Hannah now? He asks. The innkeeper gives him a tiny nod and says, I don't think she'll know who you are, though. She hasn't opened her eyes since last night, he warns Kaim. You can tell from the slight movements from her chest that she's clinging to a frail thread of life. But it could snap at any moment. It's such a shame. I know you made a special point to come here and see her. Another tear glides down the wife's cheek. Never mind. It's fine, Kaim says. He's been present at innumerable deaths, and his experience has taught him so much. Death takes away the power of speech, first of all, then the ability to see. What remains alive to the very end, however, is the power to hear. Even though the person has lost consciousness, it is by no means unusual for the voices of the family to bring forth smiles or tears. Kaim puts his arms around the woman's shoulder and says, I have lots of travel stories to tell her. I'm looking forward to this my whole time on the road. Instead of smiling, the woman releases another tear and nods to Kaim. Hannah was so looking forward to hearing your stories. Her sobs almost drown out her words. The innkeeper says, I wish I could urge you to rest up from your travel before you see her, but Kaim interrupts his apologies. Of course, I'll see her right away. There's very little time left. Hannah, the only daughter of the innkeeper and his wife, will probably breathe her last before the sun comes up. Kaim lowers his pack to the floor and quietly opens the door to Hannah's room. Hannah was frail from birth. Far from enjoying the opportunity of travel, she rarely left the town, or even the neighborhood in which she was born and raised. This child will probably not live to adulthood, the doctor told her parents. To this tiny girl with extraordinarily beautiful doll-like features, the gods had dealt an all-too sad destiny. That they had allowed her to be born, the only daughter of the keepers of a small inn by the highway, was perhaps one small act of atonement for such iniquity. Hannah was unable to go anywhere, but the guests who stayed at her parents' inn would tell her stories of the countries, towns, and landscapes and people that she would never know. Whenever new guests arrived at the inn, Hannah would ask them, Where are you from? Where are you going? Can you tell me a story? She would sit and listen to their stories with sparkling eyes, urging them on to new episodes and then, when they left the inn, she would beg them, please come back. Tell me lots and lots of stories about faraway countries. She would stand there waving till the person disappeared far down the highway, give one lonely sigh, and go back to bed. Getting real artsy with the letters. Hannah is sound asleep. No one else is in the room. Perhaps an indication that she is long since past the stage when the doctor can do anything for her. Kaim sits down in the chair next to the bed and says with a smile, Hello, Hannah. I'm back. She does not respond. Her little chest, still without the swelling of a grown woman, rises and falls almost imperceptibly. I went far across the ocean this time, he tells her. The ocean on the side where the sun comes up. I took a boat from the harbor way, way, way far beyond the mountains you can see from this window. I was on the sea from the time the moon was perfectly round till it got smaller and smaller, bigger and bigger, till it was full again. There was nothing but ocean as far as the eye could see, just the sea and the sky. Can you imagine it, Hannah? You've never seen the ocean, but I'm sure people have told you about it. It's like a huge, big, endless puddle. Chaim chuckles to himself, and it seems to him that Hannah's pale white cheek moves slightly. She can hear him. Even if she cannot speak or see, her ears are still alive. Believing and hoping it's to be true, Chaim continues with the stories of his travels. Speaks no words of parting. As always with Hannah, Chaim smiles with the special gentleness he has never shown to anyone else, and he goes on telling his tales with a bright voice, sometimes even accompanying his stories with exaggerated gestures. He tells her about the blue ocean, he tells her about the blue sky, he says nothing about the violent sea battle that stained the ocean red. He never tells her about those things. Hannah was still a tiny girl when Chaim first visited the inn. When she asked him, "Where are you from, and will you tell me some stories?" Her childish pronunciation and innocent smile, Chaim felt a slow glow in his chest. At the time he was returning from a battle. More precisely, he had ended one battle and was on his way to the next. Life consisted of traveling from one battlefield to another. Nothing about that has changed to this day. He has taken the lives of countless enemy troops and witnessed the deaths of countless comrades on the battlefield. Moreover, the only thing separating enemies from comrades is the slightest stroke of fortune. Had the gears of destiny churned in a slightly different way, his enemies would have been his comrades, and his comrades' enemies. This is the fate of the mercenary. He was spiritually worn down back then and feeling unbearably lonely. As a possessor of eternal life, Chaim had no fear of death, which was precisely why each of the soldiers' faces distorted in fear, and why each face of a man who had died in agony was burned permanently into his brain. Ordinarily, he would spend nights on the road drinking, immersing himself in an alcoholic stupor, or pretending to. He's trying to make himself forget the unforgettable. When, however, he saw Hannah smile as she begged him for stories about his long journey, he felt a far warmer and deeper comfort than he could ever obtain from liquor. He told her many things. About a beautiful flower he discovered on the battlefield, about the bewitching beauty of the mist filling the forest the night before the final battle, about the marvelous taste of the spring water in a ravine where he and his men had fled after losing a battle, about a vast, bottomless blue sky he saw after a battle. He never told her anything sad. He kept his mouth shut about the human ugliness and stupidity he witnessed endlessly on the battlefield. He concealed his position as a mercenary from her, kept silent regarding his reasons for traveling constantly, and spoke only of things that were beautiful, sweet, and lovely. He sees now that he told Hannah only beautiful stories of the road, like this, not so much out of concern for her purity, but for his own sake. Staying in the inn where Hannah waited to see him turned out to be one of Chaim's small pleasures in life. Telling her about the memories he brought back from his journeys, felt some degree of salvation, however slight. 5 years, 10 years, his friendship with the girl continued, little by little. She neared adulthood, which meant that, as the doctors predicted, each day brought her that much closer to death. And now, Chaim ends the last travel story he will share with her. He can never see her again. He can never tell her the stories again. Before dawn, the darkness of night is at its deepest. Long pauses enter into Hannah's breathing. The frail thread of her life is about to snap as Chaim and her parents watch over her. The tiny light that has lodged into Chaim's breast will be extinguished. His lonely travels will begin again tomorrow. His long travels without end. You'll be leaving on your travels on your own soon, Hannah. Oh my god, fuck. I wasn't expecting there to be like an actually decently written section of the game I would have to read. Hold on. Hurts. You'll be leaving on your travels on your own soon, Hannah, Chaim tells her gently. You'll be leaving for a world that no one knows, a world that has never entered into any of the stories you've heard so far. Finally, you'll be able to leave your bed and walk anywhere you want to go. You'll be free. He wants her to know that death is not sorrow, but a joy mixed with tears. Your turn now. Be sure and tell everyone about the memories of your journey. Her parents will make that same journey someday, and someday Hannah will be able to meet all the guests she has known at the inn far beyond the sky. I, however, can never go there. I can never escape this world. I can never see you again. It's not goodbye. It's just the start of your journey. He speaks his final words to her. We'll meet again. His final lie to her. Hannah makes her departure. Her face is transfused with a tranquil smile, as if she has just said, "See you soon." Her eyes will never open again. A single tear glides slowly down her cheek. Finn. Well, that broke me a little bit. Sure. Now, I'm sure that when I first played this game, I did not appreciate those as much as I just did. And if they're all, like, kind of leading to that, like, level, I'm not gonna lie, that was very well written. That gave Chaim infinitely more character than any of the past hour has, so... It is very easy to make me tear up, by the way, so things like that get me very temporarily. So... Not like a bad, long, drawn-out thing. It will get me for a little bit. Right in the moment. Right, critical HP status. Sure. Sorry, I'm just mugging every place that I can. This game lets me take everything. What is this store? Sleep well, no messages for you yet, I'm afraid. We'll hold any messages that come from here, so please don't hesitate to take a stroll outside. I'm sure you'd like to forget the horrors of the battlefield. Oh, by the way, feel free to use any of the items you find here. They are compliments of the house. Good. I already took them. I already called dibs on that one. I suppose I'm supposed to take a stroll to at this point. Just run up the street a little bit. You can kick the ball. Pull up. Like actual physics too. That's fucking sweet. Alright, anyway. That's kind of cool. I feel like this was this area of the game is a flex. Like, aha, look at all the interactive city things we have that you can run by and touch and feel. It's just a little different, you know? I wish looting these pots and things didn't, like, take as much time as it did. Angora's mansion. Oh yeah, he got confined to his house. Maybe I can talk to him. Okay, no. Cool. We're off to a very vague start for this game. Yeah, classic RPG. Be as vague as possible. Force you to figure it out yourself. Kind of guessing that some of these materials I'm finding will come in handy as far as making rings and shit. Step in this way and see if something happens immediately. Be rested at the end, right? Like, so I don't need to rest again, do I? Take the right direction and walk in it, I guess. Oh? Who is this interesting fellow?
Wait, let go! My throat! My throat! Damn!
Why are you following me?
You're Kai Marganar! I mean, Lord Gungor asked me to do it! It's the truth! I'm supposed to tell you to go to his manor. have something
I just
important
did.
to tell you.
You are?
Jansen, messenger for Lord Gongora. At your service. Man, what an attitude. Jeez whiz.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say, how am I supposed to wait a little longer? Should I go back all the way to the end and wait? No, wait, we're good. We good, we good.
House arrest is going too far. I have firmly opposed Roxian on this. Do not despair, Gongora.
Thank you, Your Majesty. It is much more than I could have asked. Your father would have been pleased.
I could never fill my father's shoes. And now that Ura is a republic, I am simply a citizen like everyone else. I am no longer Your Majesty.
I respect the royal blood that flows in your veins. It is only fitting that I offer the respect you're due.
Do not be foolish. People will think you're a dissident who wants to restore the monarchy.
I'm truly happy that you have come to see me. You've always been so kind.
You taught me the rudiments of magic. I cannot help but be kind to you in return. I cannot understand Roxian. I believe he intends to stop work on Grand Staff. It makes me angry, Gongora. Our entire nation has benefited from magic energy, yet he does not understand the significance of Grand Staff. If we can increase magic energy...
Look, man, I know Gongora's on our side or whatever, but he just looks like a villain. I don't know what it is about him. He's got, like, villain eyebrows or some shit going on. I ain't buying it.
We would no longer need soldiers. You have seen the future of Ura, and how Grand Staff can make it happen. Roxian's vision is too narrow for our nation to grow. I am sorry you had to witness that.
There is no need to apologize. I'm happy Your Highness understands. But even if they stop Grand Staff, we could develop a newer and far better magic engine.
Please let me know what you need, Gongora. I can help you.
I am unworthy, Your Highness.
Please, go in.
Okay. What do we got here?
That woman. How could she be an Ura without me knowing?
Okay. And there we go. I don't trust him. I just don't trust him. I'm telling you, man, it's the eyebrows. Got the villain eyebrows.
Good. You're
And
here.
the mustache and the beard combo, like that's textbook.
I asked you here.
He's
for
making
only
me
one
kiss his
reason.
hand. Fuck this guy.
Hold on.
What is it?
Oh no, great, here he comes. Hey, whoa, hey, you are really short-tempered. Hey, I don't have a sword, okay? Easy.
Why are you here?
I told you, I'm just a messenger. I came to see if you really come or not, which you have, so that's good.
That's enough, Kaim. He's on our side.
Is he now?
Thanks. A little late, though.
We can use him.
You have like a Hawaiian shirt on underneath. What is that flowery t-shirt thing you got going on?
No way, sir.
You know, I thought he'd say that, my lord. His shoes, hello?
Look, this other immortal joining the investigation, she might be dangerous.
Why?
The woman was once a pirate. I don't know how it happened, but she's now a soldier for our army. Well, the past is the past, and I know little else about her. Take Jensen with you. He can help keep her in check. Despite what else he may be, he has a healthy respect for women.
So, you know, I heard she was a looker, if you catch my drift. I mean, you've seen her, right? Okay, be that way. You guys are way too serious.
Pirate. All right. Understood.
All right, then. I'll...
Oop.
Be there early. Oh yeah, you can count on it.
Remember, Kaim.
Whoops.
You're the only one I can trust. I can't leave here for a while. The Grand Staff is my life's work. So if something is wrong, I want you, with your immortal powers, to find out what it is. Understood? You'll be briefed later. You should go now.
I'll be right behind you. Oh, he's gonna be fun to work with.
This is for your trouble.
Wow, nice. You know, my lord, I've been thinking, working with this guy, it's like playing with fire. I mean, did you see his eyes? I mean, that's creepy. I got a bad feeling about this whole thing. I mean, this little guarantee is not gonna be enough, I'm afraid, to keep an eye on him. You're gonna have to give me a little bit more, you know what I'm saying?
You're already under a magic contract. Don't get greedy.
Wow! Whoa, hey, okay, that's some serious mojo, buddy. Easy, easy.
Is your fee still unsatisfactory?
Okay, not funny. I'm not laughing, okay? I didn't stick my neck out for this, okay? Jeez, everyone's a pain in the ass. I'm taking a bath.
They're not really hiding it. There's something going on with that guy. I'm sure we'll find out in 30 hours. In case they're like, oh yes, make sure you look around and find that room at the back with all the extra equipment. It's not like I can buy stuff here anyway. What? Yeah, that one room was literally it. That's confusing. I'm good. They do show it on this map though, so it's pretty easy to see. In a minute or two, let's save.
Hey! I've been looking everywhere for you.
Just keeps walking.
I heard about the Grand Staff investigation. Looks like we both got the short end of the stick. It's not enough that we just keep surviving, eh?
So, that's Tara Strong.
There's always something. So, what did you learn in the council?
Nothing to do with you.
Oh, really? Say, haven't we met somewhere before?
Sensing a little bit of Riku in this character.
Nothing to worry about if you can't remember.
They literally got the same
Neither
voice
can
actor
I.
and everything.
You too, huh?
I can't recall a thing. All I know is that my name seems to be Seth Balmore. People say I used to be a pirate. Isn't it strange that both of us lost our memory and are immortal? Maybe we met a long time ago. I sort of get that feeling when I look at you. When we met before, were we enemies? Or allies? Or maybe even lovers? Looking forward to starting our journey tomorrow, Kaim Arganar.
Tomorrow?
You still haven't been contacted by the council? You set out for Grand Staff tomorrow morning. I thought you would have heard by now.
Is Yuri Lowenthal
by the
in the
way,
game yet? I
I'll
actually
be
don't
joining
think
you
Yuri
on your
Lowenthal
little
is in this game.
So you are going with me then?
Being late is strictly forbidden.
But I mean, that's Tara Strong, so... Yuri Lowenthal is not in this game. There is actually a guy in this game that you would expect to be voiced by Yuri Lowenthal, and he almost kind of sounds like him a little bit, and you just missed him. No, it does have a bro, a best friend character. I don't know about that, but it does have a bro, who is a slight womanizer and fits the Yuri Lowenthal aesthetic just a little bit. But it's not Yuri Lowenthal. I have to rest at the inn. Right. So we've been at what, like an hour and 20 minutes of cutscenes at this point? Hour 10 minutes of cutscenes plus some tutorial fights. Either take the monorail or pick up a taxi at the Great Gate. Be careful out there. Still blown away by the zoom button. The zoom button cracks me up. It is kind of nuts to me that it's hard for me to get over the fact that it's like, not only did they get Tara Strong, they gave her like a character that looks and sounds a lot like Riku, or looks and seems a lot like Riku, to like just pound it in even further. It's such a weird one. Like, it's very specific.
Why aren't we leaving? We should have already been gone by now.
I'm waiting for somebody.
What? Who?
There's somebody else on the team.
Huh? I haven't heard about that.
I have.
Your character is impeccable so far, I'm not gonna lie. Alright, here you go, Imperfection. The absolute Chad.
This This is the other guy?
Yeah.
Whoa, baby. What a... I can't believe I love you.
Reeks of booze.
Why are you late?
Can't you tell? A man's gotta do certain things before leaving on a mission like this, and I know what I had to do.
Jerk.
Fucking ridiculous.
Thank you, my lovely. Do or die Johnson is now off to meet certain death.
I love the flowery shirt.
Jensen, come back to us. We still have that bar
Oh, that is
for you.
so sweet. I know. Oh, don't say that. That's so nice. Hey, oh, you girls, I'm already missing you. Hey, can I have just 15 more minutes? I need 15 for her, and her. That's 45 minutes. That's all I'm asking.
Like we would wait for you, you worthless drunk.
That hurt.
You poor things.
I think I
You
was
know
very
what?
good.
You're free to go.
Hey,
Thanks for bringing him to us.
Well, thank you. You're such a doll. You come and play with us next time, honey.
Hey, don't touch me. Get out of here. Shoo!
Oh, that's not very nice. Okay, bye-bye, girls. Don't cry. I'll be back. Don't worry. Okay.
Well,
Bye again.
Great. Just what we need. More useless baggage.
Hey, that's not nice. I ain't gonna come in real handy. You know, you can count on it. Oh, hey.
Who's counting on what?
Ow. Hey. Man, you are so angry. What is your problem? Hey, you ready?
This guy is just standing there the whole time. Does not give a shit. Alright, mortals learn their skills by raising their level, but immortals don't acquire skills by leveling. Use skill link. By selecting immortal, all of the skills learned will be displayed. The link will be established. Learn a skill, you must fill the SP gauge. SP is gained by battle. Immortal using skill link with immortal can only earn SP towards the link skill. If they are both in the formation after using the skill link, don't forget to set the battle. Okay, so they have to both be in the battle. Interesting. Okay. Will you assign skills learned from mortals will not be effective until you assign them in skill. Okay, and then you have skill slots too. Okay. Cool. So who gets to hop on Jansen for a little bit? Piggyback off of him. What does he have? Steel and black and white magic. All right. What is this? Skill link. Can they both jump on Jansen? My question. So link skill. And then Seth. She'll learn steel, I guess. Is there like a stat page where I can try to get night? Okay, yes. So who is So she is shaping up like she is going to actually have a better magic casting stat. Main character is going to be the melee dude. Casting time? What is casting time? With that in mind, then, I'm gonna want to skill link her and get her to learn black magic, probably. have time, skill link, and learn white magic? Okay. Alright. Stream has been up for an hour and 45 minutes plus. We are finally setting out from the starting city. We did it, guys. The quest actually begins. This is quite rare running into travelers in a place like this. If you're going on a journey, then you've lucked out running into me. Got some new wares in stock, so take a look at what I have to offer. Beyond the Great Gate is dangerous region infested with monsters. You better be prepared if you travel through there. From equipment to medicine, I've got everything you need. Well, let me tell you something. I don't know much about this game, but I do know the first boss is very hard, because that is one of the only things I remember about it, is I remember getting absolutely dumpster dunked by the first boss. So I am absolutely excited to get that, have that experience again. Enhances your thieving ability. I don't want this. We already have 10 of those. I know this is weird, but I kind of want some bombs. I want a couple extra bombs to throw. I feel like the bombs may be useful. I have a hunch. Angel plumes and some medicines. Don't have equipment. Oh wait, yeah, we don't have equipment yet. Can't buy any. Oh, he couldn't sell me any equipment. Just some accessories. He's good. He can equip that, and he can equip this. 286 Death Run Part 2? Possibly, dude. I don't remember what it is about it, but I do know that, like, there's not a whole lot of lead up to the first boss, and it just... not like a Final Fantasy X map system, except they let you have it right away. There's not a whole lot of lead up to the first boss, and when you do get to it, there's not a whole lot you can really do. You just kind of have to know the game mechanics already and win, because it's fucking over. Also, there was one other thing I forgot I had to do in the menu, so I'll have to do that in a second. That won't take long, though. Kind of use the bathroom, so we'll probably do that.
This is like a death march. Hey, we gotta get through that. There's no road.
Pull yourself together. If this is all it takes to wear you out, we're in trouble.
Yeah, well, I don't wear out in bed.
Once we get through here, the Ipsilon Range. Those mountains are steep and rugged. The weather is unpredictable, and since the ground is unstable, we have to be on the lookout for rock slides too. Of course,
that was the absolute most got-em line I think I've ever heard in a video game.
You know, Lord Gungora was saying you have a problem with your memory, right? I mean, you sure know these mountains well enough. And of course, you know you shave your legs every day and you pluck your eyebrows. And you owe me money, so I'm confused. You sure you really don't remember?
I'm reeling, dude. I can't get over it.
My body remembers.
I missed this whole conversation at the fucking awe of that absolute comeback.
I was a pirate, and supposedly I also went through these mountains. But I just don't know what the truth is. I don't have any answers.
Huh. Well, what about you? Did anyone tell you what you once were?
No.
Nothing?
Nothing.
Well, since you're so upbeat and happy, I doubt if anyone will remember you.
That's fine with me.
Oh?
My body also remembers.
How so?
Just that it was painful. If I happen to remember, and my past didn't amount to much, then I think it's probably better to have never remembered.
Oh yeah, that's smart.
Kaim, there's no need to rush it. Your memories will come back gradually. And they're not all bad.
What? No breaks?
You just had one.
Yeah, how about some water? A little fruit? How about a foot massage? My feet don't stink. Kaim, you up for that? Hello?
This fucking guy, dude. Bruiser ring. That's what I needed. I like to think that that line that Jansen said was written directly by Hironobu Sakaguchi. Like, he himself wrote that line. Now, the animations in this game look very good. Hey look, the enemy's got a little formation going. In the formation, the front row provides a defensive wall for the back row, so any damage inflicted on the enemy's back row is reduced. Classic Final Fantasy. Tutorial fights, I can't do anything. See how tight the front row's defenses are with this. Okay, so the gauge determines the guard condition. The total HP of the front row. Higher the guard condition, the less damage you can cause to the enemy combat. Okay. So, it goes down, it increases it, but you don't have to knock it all the way down to start doing damage. Oh, that's interesting. Okay. That's actually a really interesting. So it's got like almost D&D-esque type of like interference with spells mechanics. So you punch enemies, it actually like slows down their casting and stuff, and possibly interrupts it. Spells can be bought in the stores or learned by raising your level. Merely acquiring a spell does not mean you can use it. Spells can only be used when you equip spells. Need a question? The casting speed within one turn. The alphabetic letters represent the casting speed within one turn. S is the fastest, and will go down from A to H. The number represents how many turns are required for the spell to take effect. Okay. That is highly confusing, but I am sure that once I mess with it a little bit, it will make more sense. Or something. Alright. see if he's actually able to cast it in just a second. Item? Ram the tree for the item? There we go. Yeah.
Are you some kind of beast?
That one's in the back, bro. So start trying to steal next fight.
That was close.
Quality iron sand. Seth learned factual analysis. He learned level 2 black magic. Set white magic. Skill link. Start learning steel, I guess? In case steel is a big deal in this game. Hard to tell sometimes, but stealing is often a very big deal in some RPGs. So having it on multiple characters might be super handy if it's doable.
You know, it's tough being so popular.
Flying enemies. Of course he failed to steal. Dude is screwing me over. She is in a lot of pain.
What a waste of time.
Guessing that's a spell, actually. I have reason to believe that the first boss is either weak to or invulnerable to that spell, but I'm not sure which. But it's gotta be one of the two. Throwing that out there. I'll be right back. 1 second. I just realized Kaim has 420 health. Max health. So I'm getting horror flashbacks, and I think this might be where the boss spawns. I remember it kind of coming out of nowhere. There's nothing in this corner.
Hey, I want to ask a favor. I'm just going to ask this once, okay? Will you listen?
All right already. What do you want?
Whining. Okay. Is that all you can say? Can't we just rest in that hut over there?
All you do is complain, complain, complain.
I'm not like you two. I'm a normal human being.
What should we do?
All right. Let's rest.
Thank you.
So quiet. Always so quiet. Okay, so we're getting a breather. All right. Glad I wasted some medicinal herbs. Power drink. There's a power drink. Huh. Do I get a storybook to read? Be a fun way to kill 10 minutes. God, this guy looks goofy.
Listen, if either Kime or Seth seem like they're starting to regain even a fragment of their memories, use this.
What is it?
The fucking face.
Oh, hi. I couldn't sleep. I'm usually exercising, you know, sparring with people, and I work out a lot before I...
Was that all?
Was what all? About what?
You know what I mean.
Yeah. Well, no, I don't know what you mean. What do you mean?
The cutscenes are kind of quiet. Be almost at the peak.
The air feels humid.
Well, it's not gonna rain. I know the weather. I have a sense about these things. And the sun's gonna break through any second, and you'll be peeling off the clothes. Trust me. Oh, great. It's raining. What'd I say? It's gonna rain. I knew it. Man.
Gentlemen. Already love them. That is an interesting made uniform, I have to say.
You're dismissed.
That man has some soup in a plate. Not even a bowl.
Oh, Lord Gongora, please wait.
Pardon the intrusion.
Oh!
Gongora, what are you doing?
A moment, please.
What is going on, Gongora? Answer me. The council has placed you under house arrest.
Behold.
Man, it couldn't just be poison. Like scarlet rot.
Gongora, what is the meaning of this?
There are those who do not wish the monarchy restored to power.
But I do not wish it to be restored to power.
With all due respect, while some fools completely support our current republic, there are also those who long to restore a powerful monarchy. Regardless of what your highness may desire, our country struggles with two political forces, the past and the present. You must be aware of this. Fortunately, I was able to sense your danger through magic energy. Even though I am under house arrest, I could not allow you to be harmed. There are many ways I can secretly move from my manor to yours, your highness.
But if Roxanne knew you had been out of your home, you would be subject to even tighter restrictions.
I can look after myself.
I, however, cannot. Had you not come, I would have ended up like that mouse.
You can always rely on me, your highness.
Thank you, Gongora. Thank you.
Well done. We'll have to push him harder. I'll be in touch when the time comes.
God, I can barely see my character. It's the GTA remakes.
Man, this is getting old real quick.
God damn it, Jansen. Please. Please land a hit. Dude, and somebody's poisoned already? Got status effects in the first area? How's that shit? What's this? Prism? Got an AoE? Random unit, though.
That wasn't very fun.
Skilling. Set. Steel. Skilling. Jansen. Level 1. Set. Skilling. Jansen. 1. Set. Plenty of mana. I'm not worried about it. Time recalls a memory that was locked deep within his heart. A dream has been revealed. Press A to dream. Alright. It's time to read a book, lads. The Upstreamers. Strong winds have always blown across this vast grassy plain. Perhaps the area's topography has something to do with it, but the direction of the wind remains constant, irrespective of the time or season. From east to west, from the horizon where the sun rises to the horizon where the sun sets. Swept by the unceasing winds, the misshapen trunks and branches of shrubs all incline to the west. Tall grasses do not grow here, and the grasses that do grow all lie flat on the ground, bending westward. Caravans and herding folk traverse the single road that crosses the plain. They do not come and go, they only go, moving from east to west, using the wind at their backs to gain in distance. Travelers heading west to east always use the circuitous route that snakes around the southern mountains. It's much farther that way, but much faster than crossing the plain head-on into the wind. The road across the plain is called the wind stream. Just as the flow of a great river never changes direction, footsteps of those who use the road have not changed direction since the distant past, nor are they likely to change far into the distant future, from east to west. Human shapes that appear from the horizon where the sun rises disappear over the horizon where the sun sets. They never pass oncoming travelers, with only the rarest exceptions. The first time she passed Khaim on the wind stream, the girl was just an infant. So was my grandmother alive then? In response to the girl's untroubled question, Khaim smiles and answers. She was, and I remember what a nice lady she was, too. Looking back down the road, the girl points toward the line of hills fading off into the distance. My grandmother crossed 7 hills on her journey. Is 7 a lot? Uh-huh. Grandma lived a long time. Most people end their journeys after 5 hills. People they leave behind build a little grave where they ended their journey, and then they keep going. The girl points at the ground where she is standing. This is as far as I've come, she says with a proud, happy smile. The religion of the girl and her family professes a pious belief that if they devote their lives to walking eastward against the flow of the wind stream, they will arrive at the easternmost source of the stream itself. People call believers in that religion the Upstreamers. The word carries a hint of fear and sadness, but also a trace of contempt and scorn. The Upstreamers are devoid of worldly desires. They live their lives for no greater purpose than traveling eastward on foot. They are free of doubt. They give birth to children en route, and they continue their journey while raising their children. When they age and their strength gives out, their journey ends, but their family's journey continues. From child to grandchild to great-grandchild, their belief is carried on. The journey of this girl's family was begun by her late grandmother, who began walking from the wind stream's western verge with her son, who was then the age of the girl is now. The Upstreamers do not walk for the entire year, of course. During the season when the winds are especially strong, from late autumn to early spring, they take up residence in various post towns scattered along the road and earn day wages by performing tasks for the townsfolk. The townsfolk refuse themselves to do. Some Upstreamers choose to stay in the towns, while others, conversely, take townspeople with them when they return to the road in the spring. These are people with whom they have fallen in love with during the long winter, or boys who dream of travel, or grown-ups who are tired of town life. Such are the reasons the townsfolk look upon the Upstreamers with complicated gazes. The little girl's mother was one of those who joined the journey midway, and the girl herself, some years from now, might fall in love with someone in a post town somewhere. She might choose to live in that town, or she could just as well invite her lover to join her on the road. She has no idea at this point what lies in store for her. The girl's father calls out to her. Time to go. Their brief rest is over. She seems sorry to leave and stands up reluctantly. Too bad, she says. I wish I could have talked with you more, but we have to get to the next town by the time the snow starts. Constantly exposed to headwinds, her cheeks are red and cracked. Her lips chapped, but her smile is wonderful as she wishes Kaim a safe journey. It is the serene smile of one who believes completely in the purpose of her life, without the slightest doubt. Will I see you again somewhere? She asks. Probably, Kaim answers, smiling back at her, but he can never match that smile of hers. He's now in the midst of a journey that will take him beyond the western end of the Windstream. He heads to the battlefield as a mercenary, and by the time the western battle is over, a new battle will have begun in the east. It'll be a long, cruel journey with nothing to believe in. When he meets the girl again along the way, Kaim's smile will have taken on an even more shadows than it has now. Perhaps as a parting gift of sorts, the girl sings a few short lines for him. This wind, where does it blow from? Where does it start its journey here? Does it come from where life begins, or does it begin where life ends? Goodbye, then, the girl says, trudging on one labored step at a time, hair streaming in the headwind. "10 long years have flowed by when Kaim next meets the girl. It is spring, when the grassland is dotted with lovely white flowers. She has become the wife of a young man who does tailoring and shoe repair in one of the post towns. This is my 3rd spring here," she says, patting her swollen belly fondly. "In a few years she will give birth to a child. She will become a mother." "And your parents?" Kaim asks. She shrugs and glances eastward. "They're continuing their journey. I'm the only one who stayed here." Kaim does not ask why she has done it. Continuing the journey is one way to live, and staying in a town is another. Neither can be judged to be more correct than the other. The only answer for the girl can be seen on her smiling face. "But never mind about me," she asks, looking at him suspiciously. "You haven't changed one little bit from the time we met so long ago. For the 1,000-year-old Kaim, 10 years is nothing but a change in season. Some lives are like that," he says, constraining to smile. "Some people in this world can never grow old, no matter how long they live." He looks at the girl, now grown into a woman, and wonders again. Living through endless ages of time, is it a blessing or a curse? Kaim's remark hardly counts as an explanation, but the girl nods with a look of apparent understanding. "If that's the case," she says, "you should be the one who goes to the place where the wind begins. You'd be the perfect upstream." She could be right. After all, the lifespan given to humans is far too short for anyone to travel against the flow of the windstream as far as the starting point of the wind. Still, Kaim responds with a few slow shakes of his head. "I'm not qualified to make the journey." "No? Anybody can be an upstreamer. Anybody, that is, who wants to see where the wind starts with his or her own eyes." Having said this, however, the girl adds with a touch of sadness, "No one has actually seen it, though, I guess." The place where the wind begins, that place is nowhere at all. Even if after a long journey one were to arrive at the eastern end of the windstream, the wind would be blowing there too. Not just an east wind, west wind, north wind, south wind, winds without limit, without end. Human beings who cannot live forever, daring to take a journey without end, this might be the ultimate tragedy. But it could just as well be the ultimate comedy. Time knows one thing, however. One cannot simply dismiss it as an exercise in futility. "How about you?" he asks the girl. "Aren't you going to continue your journey soon?" She thinks about this for the space of a breath, and caressing her swollen belly, she cocks her head and says, "I wonder. I might want to go on living the way I am now forever, or then again, I might feel that desire to reach the starting point of the wind." All the upstreamers, without exception, say that you can never know what might trigger a return to the journey. One day, without warning, you slough off the entire town life and start walking. It's not always a matter of running into an upstreamer and being lured back to the road. Plenty of people set out on their own all of a sudden. Teachings of the upstreamer say that all human beings harbor a desire for endless travel. They probably are not aware of the desire because it is stashed away so far down in the breast that it is deeper than memory. The instant something brings it to the surface, a person becomes an upstreamer. Even you have a desire, the girl says to Kaim. I wonder. True, she says, no question. The look in her eyes is as straight on and free of doubt as it was the last time he met her. Fixing him with that look, she points to her own chest. I haven't completely lost it myself, but I'm sure you're happy with your present life. Of course I am. Do you really think the day will come when you'll want to set out on a journey even if it means giving up that happiness? Instead of answering, she just gives him a gentle smile. Many years blow by, but every now and then something reminds Kaim of the girl's words, that everyone harbors a desire for endless travel. For Kaim, living itself is a journey without end. In the course of his journey, he has witnessed countless deaths, and he has also witnessed countless births. Human life is all too short, too weak, and fleeting. Yet the more he dwells upon its evanescence, the more he feels inexplicably that words such as eternal and perpetual apply more properly to life, finite as it is, than to anything else. The words. Traveling down the windstream for the first time in many years, Kaim spies the funeral of an upstreamer. A young boy in mourning dress stands up by the road, holding out wildflowers to passing travelers and urging them to offer up a flower to a noble soul who has made the long journey this far. Kaim takes a flower and asks the boy, "Is it a member of your family?" My grandma. The boy nods, his face the image of one Kaim knew so long ago. The old woman lying in her coffin must be the girl. Kaim is sure. Grandma traveled a long, long time. She brought my daddy with her when he was just a little boy. See that hill over there? She started walking from way, way beyond it. She got all the way here. So the girl must have set out on her journey after all. Turning her back on the town life, leading her child by the hand, she trod her way along the endless journey. Her wish to aim for the place where the wind begins would be passed on to her child, her grandchild, and on through succeeding generations. To head for a land one could never hope to reach, and to do so generation after generation, this is another endless journey. Is it a tragedy? A comedy? Perhaps the serene smile on the face of the old woman in the coffin is the answer. Kaim lays the flower at her feet as an offering. Family members who have traveled with her join together in a song for the departed. The wind, where does it blow from? Where does it start? Where does it start its journey here? Does it come from where life begins, or does it begin where life ends? The wind blows and sweeps across vast grassland. Kaim takes one long, slow step towards its destination. Good trip, calls the boy. Red and cracked as the girl's were so long ago, his cheeks soften in a smile as he waves to the departing traveler. Normally I would pass on things like that are that long to read, but they're pretty well written, and honestly, Kaim doesn't get any character development outside of that so far, so I kind of find them interesting. I don't know. So I think we're going to keep reading them for now.
Guess we have no choice.
Wind is powerful. I'll do another random battle. Not through that. Healing medicine. Is anyone injured? We are all sitting at full health. And that rain sure ended very abruptly. Alright. I think this is it. This is the only part of the game that I have any fond memories of. Fond, quote-unquote, memories of. I didn't play very far into the game.
Cover your mouth.
But this should be the first boss fight.
Turn around. Whoa, what are you? Whoa, what is that?
The Grand Staff.
That little bush is... Oh, that Grand Staff!
That light has got to be magic energy. The staff must be leaking.
I've seen
The staff is leaking.
I've seen that somewhere.
Seen it? Where?
Don't remember.
Ooh, deja vu. Or maybe your memory's coming back. No. Maybe what you've forgotten you're remembering. What? Well, excuse me for helping. You are such a pain. Okay, fine. Look at the view. I'm gonna go ahead and fix everything. You just talk amongst yourselves.
You've really seen this before?
What do you mean by that?
Just what I said. Do you feel like you've seen this before?
What's with you?
Just trying to be a friend.
Don't look at me like that again.
But I thought you... Forget it.
Hey. All right, come on, you two. I thought we were in a rush.
There it is.
What the heck is that?
It's the first boss. It's just a griffin. Not that scary.
Guess we have no choice.
Rilgan. Fire would beat wind, right? Sounds about right. Downburst. Yeah, ow. Ow, what the fuck? God damn it. Jeez. My back row, man? You gonna do that much damage to my back row? How much does throwing a flare bomb do? If we don't do a lot of damage, I'm real friggin' sad, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't mean to heal Seth with that. Oh no.
Okay.
Did more damage. Oh, he's down.
Okay.
Only 57. Oh no. Please no. You heal Jansen. You throw your little cute little flare bomb, and you white magic heal Seth. Well, that's not optimal. Jansen will get to continue standing up one of these rounds of combat, I'm sure. Okay. Oh, okay. Never mind. You're fucking dead, dude. She's fast, I guess?
Okay. Sorry about that.
It hit him. Actually, I don't even know if that's a good idea. It does a lot of damage. I already made him Angel's Plume, right? Got the one use of heal, one remaining use of heal so far. Oh, well. Alright, that's not a scripted loss, by the way. You actually have to win this. You actually have to win this. It has cinema skips and checkpoints though, so that's kind of nice.
Got it.
Okay.
Better RNG this time.
Okay.
Okay.
Kill yourself. You keep blasting. Only 58. Oh. There's no way she hits harder though, so I'm better off, I feel, having her item healed for now. Because he needs to keep, this guy needs to keep blasting until he starts getting hit hard. Okay, it's reeling. I'm gonna get predictive here. I'm gonna go for the predictive play. She's gonna heal, then the boss is gonna go. Yeah, and he hits that guy, and then I heal him again. Fucking... easy. That is way harder than the first boss of a video game needs to be, though. For real, though. It could be worse, but damn.
We did it.
How can you be so comfortable? I almost got eaten alive.
I think it'd be an improvement if you got eaten a little. You'd talk less.
Got him.
Hurry up. I thought we were in a hurry.
Before we do this, skills. Skill link. That. Honestly, probably set that. Skill link. And level 2 black magic. She has that already because the item she has on, so I want to put the white magic on her, actually. We ended that pretty good on health because of my predictive read. on what the boss was going to do next, based on the fact that he'd done the same thing 3 turns in a row.
Oh yeah! Let's get it on!
Yikes. A lot of damage. That's A. Right. Basic enemies in this game are things.
What a waste of time.
The classic JRPG. Standard. Dead party members not gain XP from fights. How's his mana looking? I do have mana herbs. I can spend one if I gotta. Novice earrings. I'm sure that'll come in handy at some point, actually, but right this moment, no. Not at all. Ring assembly. I can make an Earth Ring just to have one. Earth Ring Ultra. Might as well, right?
You want a piece of me?
all honesty, those have to die. You charge up Prism, I guess. That's fine, but these dudes are brutal, awful monsters, and they need to die. They don't die in one turn, I might add. Oh my god.
That wasn't very fun.
Oh, it wasn't. Kinda hurt, actually. And I took like 2 steps.
Guess we have no choice.
Swear to God if it's the same encounter again. I don't like that. That thing looks scary. And it's in the back road. That doesn't help either. Good damage was so bad. Big Owl is angry. And cart pushing mechanics. Everybody loves cart pushing mechanics. Especially when you push it this slow. There was ambition in this game. Old water stone. Gimme, gimme. Ring assembly? I actually really want a water ring. I think a water ring would come in handy.
What?
He did 326 damage, that thing's still alive. He gets attacked twice? Man. It's brutal. That was bad. Oh. Good chance on some mana.
That was close.
Just trying to keep it together till we get to the next town at this point. We're gonna get our money's worth out of an inn rest at this point. Jeez. What? In the back row. That's mean. Oh. Didn't really matter, I guess. God, they always hit Seth.
Only the strong survive.
Sticky tape. It's not a thing I would ever expect to get from a monster.
This does not look good!
Yeah, this does not look good. Prism again. It's gonna hurt no matter what Oh, what way of slicing this just hurts. Oh, shoes are gonna hit me. Kinda hard though. When they say perfect, they must mean actually perfect. Good God.
That wasn't very fun.
The area is getting more complicated. Finally found water. Finally cast a water spell. We don't have a whole lot of mana, but we can cast water if we did have mana. Okay. How do you like the new boss?
Who are you?
Who are you?
No one's contacted you. We're investigators sent by the council. I'm Seth. He's Kime. You can just ignore the other one.
Hey.
Oh, our communications have been jammed. That magic engine is malfunctioning again. Magic energy has been leaking everywhere nonstop.
I knew it was out of control. Didn't it bring down the meteor again?
Ugh, meteor? What are you talking about? We tried our best. We've evacuated this site, but we did everything possible to get a control valve in place to stop the flow. 3 days ago, the runoff was
And that's when that happened.
Or another dream? Oh, right, okay. The option to read a dream over again if I wanted. Okay. I can't get there from here. They specifically didn't want me to get there from here. Poison. I like the incentivization to actually like kind of wander around and try to loot stuff, because some of the like shit you find is actually useful, like spells and stuff. Plus items are pretty damn valuable because of the just due to the difficulty of the game. That shit very useful for giving you versatility in your actions and such. Nothing to see here. Oh wait, no, there's one thing to see here. Let me rip this poster off. Wait, are you serious? He just walks away? The fuck is this, like, weird stealth segment? What am I doing? Is this intentional? Like, is this how they programmed this? I'm so confused right now. You know. What? Turntail shoes? Let's see. Oh. Well, you don't say. So they both use the same. They both use the same weapons. Let's see. Immunity to poison. Covers HP when defend is used. Enables you to always flee from battle. The weapons, it looks like. That's awkward. Boring lore. Oh man, that's some old school JRPG stuff. The body blocking, classic, man. We hadn't evolved past that yet, I see. Treasure glasses. Here. weapons changed. That's actually kind of cool. Alright. Actually, we did just save, and I was kind of hoping there'd be a little more, just a little bit more story when I got to that town, and then I could call it, but there wasn't. But anyway, that's all I really wanted to do tonight. I just wanted to start the game off, get to the first boss, see it through, get to a save point, etc., etc. Sample the game, see if I wanted to continue it, and I kind of like it. I guess I matured a little bit more, and I kind of appreciate the game a little bit. The dream segments are actually very interesting. I definitely like the dream segments. I don't know if that's like the most interesting thing, but reading those out was actually kind of cool. So kind of dug that. Let's see. I got 4 people. We're gonna do a raid today.